guys, it's WalkingMed, and the thing with when I look at I watch my videos, yeah, I notice that there's this really annoying crackling sound, and I can't, but you can probably hear it now when I do this, or something like that. And I know it's really annoying. I don't know why. It's just the phone, and the audio isn't quite good as well. But I'm sorry about that. I can hear it, so it's not terrible. And today, anyway, I was gonna do some Q&A as well, but it's gonna be long enough with none of that. So I'll push the questions that you guys gave me to my next video, probably Monday. Now today we're going to be going in depth in a lot of the things that are going to happen this half, like names and just things that are going to happen in the episode. So episode 3 is next, and it's called The Sal, and it's going to be a normal length episode, and it says Daryl is taken by Negan to the sanctuary, home of the Saviors. Meanwhile, Dwight is sent on a mission to bring back a runaway member of his group. So I think maybe when Dwight reaches them, the Saviour who's left, I think we're going to see him sort of turn more good and just say, oh yeah, you can leave, and I'll tell Negan that I couldn't find you. So yeah, I think that could happen. It's going to be good looking at Dwight and seeing how he develops now, because he's obviously bad at the minute, but things happen with him in the comics, and you know, he's really awesome in that. I think he's pretty awesome in the comics. So that's episode 3. Episode 4 is called, it's not confirmed, but it's probably going to happen. It's called Icarus, which is like a Greek myth thing or whatever, story, like Icarus, Icarus. See, episode 3 is going to be a whole Negan Saviour episode. Obviously, Daryl is going to be in that as well. So that's going to be really cool. Episode 4, Icarus, still reeling from the previous tragic events. Rick and the people of Alexandria must prepare themselves for an unexpected visit from, guess who? Negan. And this one's going to be a little longer. It's going to be about 85 minutes with adverts, of course, because it's not going to be like twice as long. So that one's going to be really cool when we actually see Negan at Alexandria. I think it's going to be a bit when we see him. I'm going to guess now, at the beginning of that episode, we're probably going to see Negan whacking on the gate, and then, you know, like in the comics and everything, and he's going to be going like that, whacking it, and then it's going to go to the intro, and then we're going to go and then after the intro, it's going to go back to the Negan. So yeah, this sounds pretty cool. Episode 5 is, well, there isn't actually a name for it. Oh no, there is. Yeah, it's called Go Getters. I don't know what that means. But Carl and Enid journey to the hilltop, which isn't good, because meanwhile Jesus must defend the community against an attack led by the savior Simon, which is obviously our, you know, who Trevor Phillips basically. So yeah, that's gonna be good. Carl and Enid are probably gonna be either stuck outside of the hilltop, or they've just arrived. So yeah, that sounds like it's gonna be awesome and a more action episode. Episode 6 is looking at Heath and Tara. It says they're running into serious trouble. A mysterious new group is introduced. That sounds awesome, because that could be the of course, the Whisperers. Because we've seen like in the trailer, a bunch of zombies, and they do look like them. But it might not be them, but I think it is. I think we're gonna see them now, briefly, like for this episode, but then we're not gonna see them for like another year, and then they're gonna be in it like, yeah, after thingy, all that war, you know. After that, they're gonna come back into it. But this is just like introduce them to everyone. So that's gonna be good. Episode 7 is called Blazing Hound. That's all we know. And episode 8 is called Exodus. That's all we know. But Exodus means a mass departure of people. So this is what I think. Episode 5, yeah, is going to be when the hilltop gets attacked. Then it's going to get really into it's going to get really like action, and it's going to get like really awesome, and then it's going to end. Then we're not going to see it again till episode 7, and then we're going to see him again. It's called Blazing How. It's going to burn. And episode 8, Exodus, they're going to leave. But then that means that there's going to be no hilltop. But there has to be. So I don't know. I don't know. That's what I think anyway. They might end up going back or something. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, the first half looks great. We've got the kingdom, sanctuary, Alexandria, the hilltop, and Heath and Tara. All of that in this, and you know, it looks like it's going to be a huge season, and it has to be the best. It's probably going to be the best. Let's see what time we're on. 8 minutes. Let's go ahead and do the Q&A now. So Ninja the TRILLEST says, do you think Carol will die soon? Carol, no, they can't kill her off when like they've just killed off Glenn and Abraham. If it isn't enough, Abraham as well. So just because of that, no. And even if they didn't die now, because Carol, you know, she's awesome, I think. And I think her reaction to all of the stuff, you know, Ezekiel, it was awesome. It was awesome. And I was just hoping that we wasn't going to see her go like mad and all boring. But no, she was alive more, like, and it's like she just was there more, you know, not just died, not just like annoyed all the time and everything, like I want to die, more happy sort of. Of course, she's pretending as well, but then you had that actual normal talk with Ezekiel and thingy Carol, where they actually talked unmasked, and yeah, it was awesome. AlexHDGamer says, how do you think the whole thing will end? The Walking Dead. That's going ahead a lot. let's look at what we know. We know that, well, nah, we don't actually know, but apparently Robert has, he's confirmed that Rick will die. But he likes to lie, so, he probably is gonna die. But when? Probably not at the end. I don't think Rick will die at the end. I think if it's going to go for like years, I think he could die and Carl could be the new leader. And at the end, I have no idea. I just think that Rick will die, not at the end. And we also know that I think we know anyway that the comics and the show will have different endings. That's what I heard. Maybe a happy ending and a not happy ending. Who knows? But I think it isn't going to end with Rick at all. That's what I think. Code Red Gamer, other gamer, says, "Do you think Glenn should have died?" Now, it makes the episode the best. If you're going to kill off Glenn like that, destroyed him, his eye literally out. It was out. His eye was like there. It was like out here, and it was just awesome. Like makeup things. I think it was awesome by Greg. Obviously in the guitar, and the Abraham as well. That was awesome. But do I think Glenn should have died? As I said, it makes that episode good, but it makes the episode not ahead. It's like, where's Glenn to? He's dead. He's gone forever. This whole 7 years of him in it, it's ended now, and it's sad. But I think, to be honest, he had the death in the comics. Apparently, the actor wanted this death. So yeah, I think you got to have these things in The Walking Dead. You have to have these things happen. You know, like Rick dying or anything. That is gonna happen. You know, it's gonna happen. Glenn dying, it's already happened. So yeah, I think why not? What, we're gonna have Aaron die? That is shit. You know, he's gonna be big, but he's quite small. So, Glenn died, yes. And Abraham, it makes it even more good, doesn't it? AlexHDGamer says, before it actually happened, who did you think would die? Before I actually knew from spoilers, I thought sort of Michonne, sort of. There, see? Predictions death. But now I was wrong. I was going into it thinking, it's going to be Abraham and Glenn because of the spoilers, you know. So yeah, thank you for the questions, guys. Guys, put some more down below, and you don't have to be just like any comment. I'd like to hear what you have to say on. What do you think of this year? Do you think it's going to be awesome, the best? Tell me. Anything, just put it in the comments, yeah? So yeah, this video was quite cool. We did go through a lot of the things that are to come. So yeah, guys, like, comment, sub, and keep on walking.